stay fly.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Adrian Nyce, your favorite host with the most. Today, it's another episode of Mouthin Out. We're at the Charlotte Podcast Studio in Charlotte area.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm here with
Lola Cashout.
Lola Cashout in the building.
Yes, sir.
How you feeling?
You know, I feel good.
Feel good?
Mm-hmm.
I see you grinning, smiling. Y'all see that smile?
I'm up.
Good energy.
Always.
Good energy. So, we kind of were talking about this before, but like, how has your day been so far? What has your day been like so far on a Sunday?
On a Sunday, I don't know. My weekends are really busy. Sundays, I have my child, so make breakfast. I go to work because I schedule my clients.
What'd you make for breakfast? If I'm your kid, what you cooking us for breakfast?
My son is spoiled, so whatever girl he get with, she better know how to cook. I'm going to just say that. But he had French toast with eggs, some fresh mango, and bacon.
Okay, mama. Okay.
My baby eats good, period.
Dang, that's what's up.
Yeah, but then I went to work. I cut a few clients.
Okay.
Tried to attempt to take a nap, but
When
I
you
had
say
kids.
cut, what do you mean by cut?
I'm a barber.
You're a barber.
Yes, I'm
That's
a barber. Dope. I cut men's hair, women's hair, kids' hair.
And I actually just want to talk about your establishment real quick.
Talk about it.
I went to this establishment, right? You know, I pull up. I go in. The first thing I see the black guy. I see a black guy. He's in there, right? I go in there, I see a black guy. Okay. I'm like, look, okay, she working a black barbershop. But then I see a woman, and she's white. And I thought, okay, it might be a salon mixed with a barbershop.
No.
But she's cutting hair too. And so I'm like, so they mixing.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw another white guy, another black guy. I'm just like, dang, this is fire. Fire vibes. Like, because I've never seen that.
I have never seen it. And I worked in another barbershop that was Hispanic. So everyone there was Hispanic.
Right.
But normally it's either a black barbershop, a white barbershop, or a Hispanic barbershop. But this one is very intertwined. We get everything.
Right. And I thought that was so dope. Y'all not turning down no money. Y'all in a great location. A lot of foot traffic happening right there. But just wanted to... What's the name of the barbershop?
It's Charlotte Barber and Beard in Plaza Midwood. Yeah. So hit me up if you need a cut or your hair done.
Right. So you cut some hairs.
I cut hair. I braid hair. I do locks, retwists, anything for natural hair.
What do you find to be like the hardest to do? Braiding, locks, cutting?
Well, right now I'm working with personality pieces, meaning weave.
Oh gosh.
I like to call weave personality pieces.
Okay.
So yeah. Yeah, that's my biggest like thing right now. I've been trying to like braid with them and try to like incorporate them more. But I really like to do natural hair.
Do you get like requests for that a lot?
Yeah, especially from females or kids.
So you got niggas coming in there like...
Sometimes, yeah. Like if their hair is not long enough to braid it and they're so like pressed about getting their hair braided, I'm like, baby, you need to give me like another month because you have no hang time. And I'm not about to let you walk around like that and then say, I did it.
Right. That's
like that's adding fuel to the fire.
I think I've heard that like I guess guys use weave.
Yeah,
sometimes.
They will. Or sometimes like their hair is really thin. Like there's always different reasons of why people use personality pieces.
Y'all heard it here first.
I need to get that trademarked.
Right.
Y'all bitches.
That could be a line of something because you remember.
I want it to be like a line of hair. So yeah.
That'd be dope.
Yeah.
Coming soon.
It's working.
Well, actually now you have like it's time stamped. Because when this interview comes out,
yeah,
you got a date.
I got a
you
date,
said it.
time I
Right.
said it, bitch.
Right.
Personality pieces.
Right. See. Okay. So, but is it hard? Is that hard? Well, I mean, because you said you're trying to learn it, so I guess it's kind of.
It depends on the style. Like just figuring out how to make it a smooth transition to the extra pieces, or sometimes the texture of the personality pieces isn't the same texture as the person that you're doing it on. So sometimes that gets complicated. Yeah, like faux locks, that happens. Like when it's like a Caucasian girl and she wants it, I'm like, girl, for real.
What, she wants locks?
Yeah,
That's what
they're
they
like
call it?
fake locks, faux locks.
Shit.
And like I've had them before, but they're hard to do because they slip. Because your hair, like if it's straight, it's sleek. So it's different.
So what are you putting? What's acting as the weave? Is it?
The weave is the weave.
But
the products that you use on that person,
different texture, right?
Yeah. So her hair is one texture, and the weave is another texture.
What is it?
So like the weave could be curly, or there's like kinky weave, like as many textures. Yeah, as many textures of hair as you have on your head is what we have in weave.
And I remember you telling me, let's just talk about this real quickly. You said how you have like your mixed clients and how just kind of talk about their hair.
Yeah, there's like I have a lot of mixed clients, or whatever. But sometimes their hair like would be straight on one side, curly on this side, a little bit,
I didn't know that was possible.
Curly. Yes, like all over. And I'm just like, oh my God. Or it'll be like 5 cowlicks on one person's head. And I'm just like, Jesus, take the wheel. But I love those clients. I love the ones that are not like easy or simple. Right. If it gives me a challenge, then I'm like, okay, cool.
And so then that means it really, like what you do, it really takes skill. And it's something like you can't just show up one day knowing how to.
But if you have like 10 cowlicks, I'm your girl.
Okay. So what else you do? How long you been doing?
I've been barbering for 2 years, but I've been doing hair forever. I used to get in trouble in school for doing hair and all types of stuff. But yeah, before that, I was a graphic designer.
Let's take a deep dive into graphic design real quick. Who's some people you've worked with, or who did you work with?
I worked at UPS. Yeah, so I worked at UPS, but I also did like freelance. So I worked with like just local artists who wanted album covers, or people who had businesses. I've done kid menus at some popular places. I put together a Tiffany's catalog before. Yeah, I've done some fun stuff, and it just kind of got repetitive. I got tired of making business cards and logos. I really thought I was going to be more on the advertisement side.
Right.
But it's hard to find that type of work in Charlotte because it's not like the city for advertising. Right. Which almost made me move back to New York.
Yeah, there's billboards everywhere.
Yeah, and they have places all over for that. So, but... yeah.
Right. So you're from up north.
I am.
And you moved here at what age?
I moved here when I was in 10th grade. So I was 16.
You ain't want to come here to good old North Carolina.
I cried my whole way here. My mom had to pack my stuff. I attempted to run away. I only made it out of the neighborhood because out here, it's not like New York. Their neighborhoods are nowhere near that. Y'all have like... it's like a whole bunch of houses, and that's considered like the neighborhood.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's not how it is over there. So everything is so far. Like y'all have a whole entrance, like all that extra shit.
You need a car out here,
and it's like multiple ones. Like that's just how you guys build your.
And so out there, what it's just.
It's just your houses, and it makes sense. It lines up. Like
close. Too close.
It's not.
I don't need niggas walking out the door being all up in my business.
I actually had more yard up there than I did down here. Y'all are close.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. We ain't even got no sidewalks or anything out here.
I literally
can
look in my neighbor's window.
Oh yeah, that's what I hate. That's
Yeah,
what I hate.
it's terrible.
Mhm.
But yeah, on Long Island, we have uh sidewalks and all that extra
Yeah,
shit.
we ain't got that shit. That's what I'm saying. You need a fucking
Yeah.
car.
Yeah, you do. I got tired and I just called my brother and I was like, "Can you bring your bike?"
What are some of the biggest differences you noticed off gate coming here from
The
Atlanta?
lingo.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't really talk too much when I first got here
Talk. She trying to. No, I'm just kidding.
because I didn't understand what you guys are saying.
Ah, yeah, got
Cause
that
it's
country
just
accent.
like that drawl.
Hmm.
And I couldn't get past it, I guess. Like I don't know. I just couldn't get past it. And then
Okay.
like you guys would say stuff like down yonder and I didn't know.
Y'all.
I specifically remember in school, like my teacher was like, everyone put your books up. So me, I'm like literally holding my book up thinking that he's collecting it. And everyone's just looking at me and they're like, what the fuck are you
He
doing?
meant like put it away.
Yeah. And I was like, did you not say put it up? And he's like, put it away. I was like, so say put it away. Like, that's not what you
That's the same
said.
thing.
No, it's not.
Put it up.
Put it up. Put it away.
I know everybody was just.
They
damn,
were
that's
like,
crazy.
girl, you're so out of your zone. And I'm like, you damn right.
Dang, that's crazy. Do you have any
Yeah.
other funny stories involving like culture shock?
They're not funny.
Give me one. Give
But
me
it's
one.
just very
Little,
different.
okay,
Like in New York, we're used to culture. We're used
sure.
to being like a melting pot
Yeah.
of just different
Whole
places.
Asian
Yeah,
communities
like
and
everything.
everything. Yeah.
Yeah, like I grew up around real Italians.
Mhm.
Like their mom is from Italy, their grandma's from Italy.
Dang.
Like their name is Angelo, like all that.
Right. Right.
So
Right.
I'm just like, where's the Italians? Where's the
Few of many.
yeah, I'm like, where's the culture? That's what I
Yeah.
miss the most is like the melting pot of culture. And like just from our fashion to the art to the music, like
Look, we
oh my
trying. We
god.
trying. We
You
we
are
getting there
trying.
slowly.
It is slow as hell.
Slowly.
I've seen ice melt quicker.
Right.
But
We getting there.
Charlotte is trying.
We getting there.
I'll give it to them. We're trying and we're trying to get there, but I need us to hurry the fuck up.
Right. That is something I don't like too much either because I've been here all my life. So once I go to like LA, for example, like I just
Mhm.
came back from LA, it kind of just motivates me. Like, damn, we are missing so much.
Yeah, because we're
Yeah.
still trying to catch up.
Right.
And then, like, I like to go to museums and stuff. My parents always brought us out to do like tourist stuff.
Mhm.
And so, like, I'm used to New York museums.
What's wrong with our museum?
So
What? No.
they're like ours, but like the baby version. Like, they're just like,
I can imagine.
I'm like, this is it.
So what?
Like, I don't know. I built my excitement up for no reason.
Look, don't be shitting on Charlotte, man. Look, if
No,
you're
but
at
if it was the other way around,
wait. No, if it was the other way around, I'll probably go to New York and be like,
and you would
damn.
be amazed. Like that's
Look,
where I
if you're in
started.
Charlotte and you know of some dope museums,
Send them
I
to
need
me.
you to hit up Lola. If you know dope spots, some stuff that no other place across America has, I need you to hit up Lola. Be
Yes.
like, go here, come here. I'm gonna show you around all of
Please.
that.
I swear, because I just love like culture and
Yeah, no, facts.
yeah, like
Where
it's
I mean, the whole
inspiring.
South in general is very traditional. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We have there's differences, but it's very traditional for sure.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When I first got here, this is so dumb, but I just felt like when I would go to school, like we still had like to drink separate fountains and stuff. Like that's how like
Who y'all had to?
no, that's how it felt.
Oh,
Like because
oh,
it was
shit.
so like that's all there was here.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
used to there being so much more.
Right.
And it was so simple. And
Right,
because
right.
I moved in the middle of bubble fuck,
Oh yeah.
that doesn't help.
That don't help
either.
at all. Yeah.
So it was just like very culture shock.
Yeah.
Like I was really in
Two different
culture shock.
speeds, two different paces for sure.
No, for real.
For real. I'm from a small town. I know.
Yeah,
I
I
know.
was like, do they still hit y'all with rulers? Like, what the fuck is going on?
That is hilarious.
Yeah.
So when has it grown on you yet? Has it started to grow on you a little bit?
I think like these last like 2 or 3 years,
Mm.
I'm like accepting it, but I've been here
And
forever.
I mean, a lot of it is. I mean,
But
your
Charlotte has
your
grown.
sophomore year. That's like crucial year. Like
No
you
facts.
got your friends all up north, and then you come down here. You
Hmm.
don't know nobody. Like I totally understand.
Yeah, I was, and not only that, but like a couple years before that, I had moved from the neighborhood I grew up in
Oh shit.
to go to middle school
Mm.
in a whole different town that wasn't like mine.
Mm.
And then I got culture shocked and got sent to the South. So, yeah, it was like too much. I couldn't.
When did you start doing music?
I've been doing music for a long time.
Oh,
I
oh, really?
mean, I the first song that I sang was "Happy Birthday, Jesus" in church, and
Okay.
I was 4 years old.
Dang, that's dope though.
Yeah, and like the people who still like went to church with me at that time will literally walk up to me and start singing it.
What?
Yeah, it's
They remember.
embarrassing.
That's funny.
It's really
So your
embarrassing.
mom had you in church, mom
Oh
and
yeah,
grandma.
my grandmother's
Yeah, it's always the grandma.
pastora.
It's always the
Yeah,
grandma.
she preaches all over the world. She
That's
does
dope.
missionary work, like all that stuff.
So that's where your love for music kind of came into play, in a sense, or
Yeah.
that's when you were exposed to it.
Well, my mom plays music all the time.
Really, like
Yeah.
in the house.
Yeah. Like literally, we walk in music. But I feel like that's part of being in New York. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like New Yorkers, like, we just use music for everything, whether
Mm.
it's rap, whether it's R&B, like jazz, whatever it is. Like, there's always music playing.
Mm.
Like, that's how I grew up. There's always music on. When I cook, music.
And do you got siblings?
I have one. I have my brother, and then I have two stepsisters.
Two stepsisters.
Mm-hmm.
But what did they all grow up in the same household as you,
No,
or just your brother?
just my brother.
What was it like growing up? I mean, I know you said the music, but like,
yeah, my brother.
was it hard or no, or
No,
not that it needs to be? I'm just asking. Like,
no, it
describe your
wasn't.
experience.
I was actually really, really blessed because both
Mm.
my parents have good careers.
That's good.
They kind of moved us to Long Island, like away from the city for that reason, because like the rest of my family didn't grow up the same way that we did. So my parents just wanted something different and didn't want us to be part of all the other noise that was going around.
Right.
Um, but yeah,
I'm sure that didn't stop y'all.
no, it didn't, because it's still around. But we
Right.
had like the like a nice house. I grew up
That's
like
dope.
if my parents are working on the house, then we're working on the house.
Mm.
So we would always be as a family like fixing something or like doing the gardening with my mom. Like, no, my parents gave us everything. It was when I was older that everything went downhill.
And so you were singing first.
Yeah,
So
I started off singing.
started off singing.
Mm-hmm.
Did you like record songs singing or?
Yeah, in high school, actually, my homeboy Jiggy is the one who got me to start recording because we had a recording class in our school.
That's
So yeah,
wish
we had a
we had
studio
this
in our
shit.
school, and he used to have like I guess I don't know if they were in his class or
Mhm.
what the situation was, but he just didn't like how they sounded on whatever they would record. So
Right.
I would go when I would have free blocks and redo it for him. And like from there, he just like would keep encouraging me to like, no, you need to sing, you need to be writing. Like he would call me and
That's
he'd be
dope.
like, what'd you write?
Oh, up
Like
on
he
you,
would be
staying
on
up
my
on you. Yeah,
ass.
yeah,
Like if anyone has been on my ass, I really put it in my head to do this. When I make it, the first one is for him
yeah.
because he put me on. Yeah. Like, yeah, that's my heart.
Do you remember the first song you recorded?
No, but it was
Don't lie. You
probably
probably remember
really
that.
stupid.
Any of the lyrics?
I don't
Anything?
remember
A little
anything of
snippet.
it. I could probably find. I used to write like on napkin. Like I used to not be able to write in a book
Mm.
because it was so structured to me
Yeah.
that like I wouldn't be able to think of lyrics. because it was like too like it was just too structured. So I would like get pieces of paper towel.
And then right.
I would write on gum wrappers, like random ass shit. So I would have like a pile of just a random shit I found to write on, and like it would have like maybe 3 lyrics.
That's dope though.
Yeah,
that's a dope like legacy story. Like when you do blow up.
I've read them before and they're terrible, but it started from somewhere. Like I know my parents, they spent like 5 hours in Verizon one time because we swapped our phones over. And when you would swap the phone, that was before they were able to transfer your information.
Oh Lord.
And I had lyrics in my phone.
I need
and
that.
And they wiped it out.
What?
Yes. And you don't know the heart attack and the temper tantrum that I threw in that Verizon. Like, my parents were trying their damnest to, like, get my life together.
Right.
And help me not knock them the fuck out.
Did y'all end up getting them?
No, because they were
gone?
deleted. I couldn't do anything.
That's
I was
so terrible.
like, it was
tragic.
Fuck Verizon.
Hell yeah. I'm sure you had some like crucial stuff in there.
Probably did, probably not, but it felt that way in the moment. So,
and so when did you kind of transition into rap?
Probably like a couple years ago when like girl rap started to be popping again.
Now's the time.
Yeah, for real. I was in the studio and me and this girl were supposed to be doing a song together, and the guy was like, "You should rap," and I'm like, "No." I don't rap. He's like, "But you write poetry." I'm like, "I don't care. But I don't perform the poetry." Like, that's how I used to be able to write my lyrics. I would actually rap my lyrics, but I would be singing them in the studio. I don't know. I'm weird.
No, I mean, everybody has their own little formula, little way.
That was like me trying to figure it out, I guess, because I don't do that stupid shit now. That doesn't even make sense. That's like 2 different like rhythms. But yeah, so he was just like, "Just try." And then I met 2 Letters because I did a video for him and I had to play his Karen. And I was like, "Yeah, I'm trying to do music, blah, blah, blah." And he's like, "Let's do a song." I'm like, "For real?" And he was like, "Yeah." So we go to the studio. I didn't write anything. I didn't do anything. We actually bought the beat in that moment. We wrote in that moment, and like him and Willie Franco.
Yes.
Shout out to Audio Box.
Yes, shout out to the world famous.
Yes, the world famous Audio Box.
World famous. Okay.
I recorded like my first like own music there. And with them 2 helping me, like we figured it out. And now every time they see me, they're like, "You're so much better."
Hey.
I'm like, "Thank you."
What are some things? So how long has that been?
Probably like almost 3 years.
So 3 years, okay, of rapping.
Yeah.
Give us some things that you've learned in that time of rapping. Transitioning.
There's so many different versions of rap.
But damn show.
So, I feel like when people say that they rap, people look at you with the outside appearance before they hear you, so they already kind of paint a picture. So it's easier if you adjust your lifestyle to your style.
It's like your image needs to match how you sound.
Exactly.
I agree with that 100%.
Because it throws you off.
For sure.
And then
that was a great tip.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Rap about the truth.
Okay.
Because somebody will fucking ask you or will check you or whatever the case is. Like,
that's a fact.
I have never ran into that problem of me not being able to defend what I say because I write my own lyrics.
Right.
So I'm cool. You can ask me whatever and press me anytime you want to. That part.
Okay.
But when I went to New York, because I performed in New York for Day Summit, shout out to Scott Morris.
Shout out to Scott Morris, the booking king.
Okay,
that guy is
let's talk
going
about
crazy
it.
with it.
Got connect.
Right. Can go anywhere. Yeah, can go anywhere. Book that whole show out.
I swear to
That's just
God,
crazy.
that's the man. But I performed in Brooklyn, and when I did, I was talking to some of the other artists at
Mhm.
the Chinese food spot. And we were just going back and forth, talking shit or whatever. And then they heard me rap. And after that, they was like, "Oh, is you really about what you do?" And I'm just like, "What? Which part are you questioning?"
Wait, what are you rapping about? Like, what are we that they need to like
I mean, so
question?
like I love R&B and stuff, and I
Okay.
love and all that other shit. But there's like another version of me that's like very gritty,
Okay.
and people don't expect that because this is how I always show up. But I'm
Mhm.
with the shits.
With the shits. Ladies and gentlemen, she's
With
with
the
the
shits.
shits.
But yeah, so like then when they hear that, they're like, they just have like this new image
Right.
of like what they think I should be. And now they're just
You
fucking
shock them.
confused. Like
Right,
they're
right,
just
right, right,
like, you're all these things. How
right.
can you be all these things? I'm like, I'm a jack of all trades in real
Yeah.
life, baby.
I'm Lola. Y'all
I'm
better
Lola.
get with it, goddamn.
And people who know me will co-sign. Like they'll
Mhm.
just be like, yeah, that's her crazy ass. Yeah.
No, facts. So stay authentic and damn, what was the first thing you said?
Make your style match your
Yes, your image
style.
needs to match the style of your music.
Mhm.
So we were also having like a lot of this we done talked about. We had a long
We
conversation when we
did.
was in the barber shop, but I think it was so dope just how you told me when you were in the studio. I don't know which session it was, but how like you just said, you came in, y'all picked the beat, and you wrote your lyrics right there, and then you recorded, which takes some
A long
time.
ass
Yeah,
time.
for some people, different people it takes time. But, then it clicked. Like, I ain't got to do it like
I
this.
don't have to work this hard.
Right, right, right.
Yeah, I
I can
started
have it ready
writing my
before.
shit
Yeah.
before I started practicing it before. Like, learn your lyrics
Right.
before you go to the studio. It sounds so much better.
Sounds so much better.
And I
It's
used to be
cheaper.
against
All of that.
it because I
Really?
was like, oh, I just wanted to sound like, right when I say
Be
it.
in the moment.
Yes, be in the fucking moment. And then when I started playing it back, I was like, no, bitch. No.
But that is something you just got to learn. Like,
I mean, everyone has their own thing because I've been in some studios where I've witnessed like two letters.
right,
He don't write a damn thing. He
right.
just like hops in the booth, says some shit, and it's fire, and
That's why I said
it's
some
over.
people.
Yeah, so you really gotta find your thing.
Right.
Find your niche, figure out how you want to do it. Like it's really a learning process.
What do you think? Why do you think right now female MCs are quote unquote blowing up?
Um, because we rapping about what you want to hear.
Okay.
Basically, the way they're acting on social media and stuff, we're just literally putting that in your ear again.
Mm,
So everybody's talking about us having a certain type of relationship. They want a certain type of girl. They want this. They want that. We're just showing you what you guys claim that you want
mm. It's
because everyone's talking about the same shit, and y'all tend to like very
what do we like?
with the shits type of girls and
Right.
all types of other rah rah. And right now that's very popular. Like,
So how do you differentiate if someone's staying authentic or, you know?
I mean, their songs and stuff will speak for themselves, but it's the way that you do it. Like, I could say the same thing that you say, but the way I say it is going to be different than how you say it.
Facts.
We might not have the same impact
Right.
for him.
Right. 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 Right.
So it's just the way you receive it and how you put it out there.
Lola, what separates you from all these other female MCs out here rapping, trying to make it all of that?
I like to mix a lot of old school. I like to pay homage a lot. Even for music that isn't necessarily rap music. So I'll incorporate old songs from Otis Redding's
Mm,
and a whole bunch of stuff. And I'll make it into me being able to rap on it.
that's dope.
Like I love music. I love culture. Like I want to incorporate all of that. If someone did it I want to show like, hey, their legacy didn't die.
Paying homage.
Exactly.
For
I
sure.
love to pay homage.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Who are some female MCs who inspire you or who you look up to?
So y'all know I love my baby Cardi B. But
What is it about Cardi B that you
I love like how focused she is and how she really did what she said she was gonna do. Like she had a plan, she executed that shit, and we
damn
literally
show.
watched her fucking do it. Like
blow up?
she said, I'm gonna do this. We didn't know shit about her until Love and Hip Hop.
Right.
And when she did Love and Hip Hop, she saw her window of opportunity. She took the fuck off running and never stopped. Like, she been with the same album for the longest time.
Right.
And she's still popping like if she just came out yesterday.
Right.
It's crazy.
Don't waste
She
no time.
stays herself.
Stays relevant.
Yeah, she stays relevant. She's always herself. Like, she's never, like, fraudulent. Like, and I love that. Like, I shouldn't have to sugarcoat or be a version just to make you comfortable.
Right.
I'm not from the same place that you're from. Like,
Right.
and I feel like when you're in the South and you come from the North, you tend to walk into that a lot. Like, I've had to soften my edges a lot for jobs.
I can imagine.
Yeah, like, I guess
imagine.
spicy. So,
yeah.
yeah.
I agree with that 100%. Like, and that's, I feel like it's probably going to take you farther is if you stay your true self. If you don't sugarcoat anything, you know,
everything comes up in the light. So just because you're not showing us right now, it will come out
Over
whether
time.
you are who you are or you're not.
Right.
So
I mean, and that's how you know, you really find out like the true fans, like your super fans. Because I would hate for you to blow up for you not being who you are. Then
exactly.
you gotta act
now
like
you
that
gotta
person.
keep up with it.
Yes.
Now you gotta keep up with it. That's the worst part.
Right.
So yeah, that's she stayed true to herself. She
Stay
never
true.
switched over to doing like no like poppy stuff.
Right.
Like Nicki Minaj, she kind of switched over a little bit.
Quick.
No
Saw that
shade,
bag.
no
Saw
shade,
that
no
bag and was
shade,
like-
because I love Nicki too. Like
She can-
I do, I love Nicki too.
Lyricists.
But
Lyrics are crazy.
when she used to be doing freestyle. She used to do all of that.
Right.
That's what made us fall in love with her.
Definitely.
She was on her shit. Then she switched over. All of a sudden, she's singing like all this pop stuff, like very commercial. Like it's one thing you could be commercial, but she like took it to a whole nother realm, which is cool. You do what you gotta do or what you want to do.
But don't forget about us over here. No,
For
I'm just
real.
kidding.
So now she's coming back towards how she started with real rap, and I'm fucking with it now because I had to stop for a little bit.
Yeah, but it's like
No.
we need to let the new generation in now. Like, come on.
But she's trying to put Ice Spice on.
Right. You like
know,
Ice Spice?
I'm
just asking.
I don't not like her.
Okay.
Like I don't have nothing against her. She's a cute girl.
Give me your top 3 of the new age.
Lola Brooke for sure.
I'll fucking wear her.
I fucking love her little ass. Every got the same name. But yeah, I love her. She like the new Foxy Brown.
Okay.
And then I like Sexy Red Ghetto Ass.
Oh my God.
I'm not gonna lie, her and Glorilla when I wanna be ratchet with my fucking bitches. Yes.
Glorilla, yeah, I'll accept Glorilla. But
You like my voice? It say you would.
I need to hear more. I don't want.
She's entertaining. Which
right now,
is
it's kind of
cool.
gimmicky.
Yeah.
It's gimmicky for me, which is cool. You need to get on. You need to, cool. But in a year, she better still be around.
Yeah.
Type shit.
I feel like she's going to stay around because she's still in the same category as like Glorilla is. Like, it's not maybe lyricist wise, but like in the sense of like their background stories,
Okay.
the audience that they tend to like. They have the same audience. The same girls that are going to watch Glorilla are going to watch Sexy Red. I don't care
Yeah.
because they're all gangsters.
But I be hearing niggas sometimes be rapping Glorilla shit.
They sure the fuck do, as they
I
should.
don't know about Sexy Red, you know what I'm saying? I don't hear no niggas
Yeah,
saying
I don't
booty all
think,
around.
I don't know. But they gonna bop to her shit though, cause she nasty.
Okay, yeah.
She
They
right.
there for the
'Cause
nasty
you saw Sukiyana was in her shit, so you know she with the shit. Cause
Right.
Suki with the good coochie.
Yes. Like, nah.
Now, and I love Dream Doll. Dream Doll, my other girl.
Dream
She's the one that,
So beautiful.
like, yeah, she's real pretty, but I don't feel like she gets enough credit for sure. Like, she's really a good artist, and like she's more known up top, obviously, because she's from up top, but she should have more than what she got.
So when you're going to all of these places down south, when you're going to all these places that you know are different, they're not used to your grittiness or you know your authentic self. How are you gonna like?
I'm different now. I'm calm.
Oh, okay.
I'm calm now. I'm grown as hell now. Like,
right.
Now it's a different thing. Like, I don't
It's a
give a
different
fuck.
level
As
now.
long as you're not touching me, I don't give a fuck what you say. I've been called every name in the book. Like, I don't care. As long as you're not a threat to me, baby, you got smoke by yourself. Like, that's just what it is. Go hot box, all right?
And then I think we also talked about like later on in your career. I think you said you're trying to at some point make songs for the Hispanic community.
Yes, so I would love to like transition and be able to do like
or mix
some
both, like Spanglish type stuff.
Yeah, for sure. I met an artist. He was Puerto Rican in Atlanta when I did a show, and he does reggaeton.
Yeah.
So he sent me a beat. So I'm kind of toying with it right now, but I'm kind of nervous because my Spanish is not very good.
Oh,
I don't
man.
practice like.
I mean, you gotta. So okay, is that kind of like pressure? Cause like,
Yes.
Cause like, you got Cardi B for example. She raps, but she's
and I
a
love when
Spanish
she raps in
artist.
Spanish.
So, but like, do you feel like you have to make whole songs that are all Spanish, or will you? Right. So when I hear,
when you do crossovers, like when you do Spanish and English, that's even harder.
Really?
Yes, because now you're not only like incorporating Spanish slang and English slang. Now you're trying to put them together and make it fucking make sense.
Dang.
Like,
that's crazy.
Yeah, it's a lot.
That's crazy.
I'm already getting anxiety.
We know it's doable though.
No, it's definitely
She's
doable.
Blueprint. It's a couple of artists that's just shutting shit down.
There's a lot of artists. Beyonce has done crossovers. She's not Hispanic.
Right.
Chris Brown.
Yeah, Chris Brown.
Lil Wayne.
Even
like
Justin Bieber.
Drake.
Justin Bieber, goddamn.
Okay, if Justin can do it, I damn sure can do it because I'm Puerto Rican.
Right, so you better be goddamn.
I definitely could do it.
Right.
So, but yeah.
That's dope. What music do you have out right now? And then we're going to get into what you have coming out.
So I have a few singles that are on Spotify.
Okay.
And then they're just like stuff that I've been performing that people are more familiar with. But there's like a whole lot that went on with there. So I'm starting a new project called Just a Slice.
Just a Slice.
Yeah, it's gonna have like maybe 5 songs on there.
And it's mixtape.
Yeah.
Or it's an album.
It's a mixtape.
What differentiates a mixtape from an album, in your opinion?
So, like, damn, I wasn't ready.
Do you own your instrumentals?
I own my instrumentals.
So why you own it kind of as an album?
But because I don't own all of them that are on there. So some of them like There was trending songs
Yeah.
that were popular that everybody was trying to remix. There was
Got you.
didn't Yo Gotti, he put out an
Open verse.
instrumental.
Yeah.
Yeah, he put out an open verse. There's like a couple people that put open verses out. So if they're on there, I can't count
Yeah, you
that
can.
as
For
being
sure.
an album.
That's a mixtape. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Seeing if
I'm
you
not
know what
trying to
you're
get
doing.
sued.
No.
Like,
We don't want that to happen. We don't want that to happen.
no, not at all.
Facts.
But yeah,
So we got a mixtape. How many songs are on it?
probably like 5. It's not finished yet,
Okay.
but it's coming out soon.
But it's gonna be 5. That's like
Yeah,
the defining
it's gonna
number.
be
That's the
5.
number.
Yeah.
Okay. What when we hear this mixtape, if you had to choose one song from it, what song like are we gonna send people to immediately?
I don't know because the list is not completed,
Oh,
so that
Lola,
I can't just
Lola.
pick anything. But I
What
do.
is your favorite song? Do you have a favorite song?
Right now, it's Freaky.
Freaky. Okay. What are we talking about in that
And
song?
it's basically like about how my ex is incarcerated.
Okay. What'd he do?
Oh, that's irrelevant.
Oh my God.
So he's there, yeah. But so basically, it's like talking shit on the phone, and then you just start saying some extra shit.
Talking freaky to the nigga that seen you. Okay.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I mean, you don't be seeing them, and
Right.
like they're not always locked up in the same state that you are. Like he's had to go to multiple different locations
Right.
for different reasons, different states. So I'm not going all over the place to like follow you every time.
Okay. You won't tell me why he's in there. Can you tell me how long he's going to be in there for?
No, because it's like so many different cases. So he's coming out, but he's gonna have to go back in.
Let me ask you this.
He's not my man right now.
Okay, let me ask you this. Right now while he's away. Okay, let me ask you this. You dating this dude, right? You dating this dude, right? And some shit goes down. He goes to jail.
Mm-hmm.
How long is too long before you got to move on?
I don't feel like there's no time limit because honestly, we would have still been together if I didn't find out certain things. So really, I didn't know. I'm dead serious.
No. There has to be a limit.
It's not. There's no limit because even after I broke up, like after we broke up, I still pay his commissary. I still pay for his phone. Like that stuff doesn't change just because we don't get along.
10 years. He's in there for 10 years.
By that time, he should figure out a way to make some money.
No. 10 years. What I mean by is like move on in a sense like you got a new boyfriend. You got... You're not gonna hold him down.
That's the thing is like even like the guys out here, like the dude that I'm talking to now, like I've known him for a while. Then we stopped talking. Then I dated him, and then after him, I went back and started talking again.
10 years, you still hold him down?
Yeah, why not?
God.
If you're good to me, I'm good to you.
He ain't got no choice. He gonna want to keep you in good graces.
Not really. You'll be surprised.
Okay.
Like you start getting your mindset, and I'm already doing X amount of time.
What about life?
If it's life, then it's life. But by that time, he should figure out a way to make him some bread. Now I got you sometimes when I got it, but you need to figure some shit out.
So that's your main thing. Just like you want to make sure he's.
You're
okay,
good. You're straight. For sure. I'm not the type of person to ever leave nobody like hanging. Like even if I could hate you with every fucking soul in my body,
right?
But I still will never do people as bad as they do me. Karma gets you. Like karma could be a bigger bitch than I could ever fucking be.
Right.
And I'm literally witnessing it now in other situations in my life. And I'm just like, see, if I would have took it into my own hands, I would have been in jail for no reason.
You ever been in a fight?
Yeah.
A lot of fights?
I've been in a couple.
A handful? Any bad, like really bad? Did you win all of them?
I don't remember really like getting my ass whooped. Like,
Was it
I
over?
don't really feel like sometimes it's like you didn't win, you didn't lose. We just got separated.
What have they been over?
Most of the time, it's either disrespect or money.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't play about my money because I don't
Hell
play with
yeah.
other people's money.
Right.
And yeah, I don't do disrespect.
Business.
Always business. Always business.
Business.
Very business.
Facts.
I even when I'm doing business, like I could do business with like a loved one or somebody I'm dealing with.
Right.
If we talking about business, I have my business hat
Business is
on.
business. Right.
Like,
Separate
fuck all that other shit you was talking about. Don't kiss me. Don't touch me. Sit on your side of the table. We gonna get this business out.
And that make or breaks some people's careers. Like
It
they can't
does.
get past that, or they.
Because people
You know.
take advantage.
Right.
And sometimes they don't mean to take advantage, and sometimes they do.
Right.
And it's hard to differentiate
Between the two.
like,
especially if there's emotion involved.
correct. Like, if you're really dating that person, like,
that's toxic.
That's
it can
like,
get toxic.
Yeah, it can get toxic, but I love to work with my significant other. Like, especially in the stuff that I choose to do. Like, I love to work. Like, if we can make money together, I'm gonna love you for life.
And I like that too. And the biggest thing though is just like you said, being able to separate the two. Like while we're on our work shit, while we're on our get money shit, we're working. And while we're with the family, you know, doing all that stuff.
Yeah.
Family, exactly.
Mm-hmm. That's the hardest part though, because a lot of people can't separate it.
Right. So what we about to do? Wait, mixtape. We getting it before winter? We getting it before winter?
You'll probably get it in like the fall.
Fall?
Yeah,
probably.
Like early fall.
Probably.
Because the kids about to start school.
Is it like a
on. You know, I got a lot of hits. Like
stuff? Or is it for cuffing season?
It's really just to knock. Like, I feel like it's gonna touch in different. Like, it's not no summer shit.
Gotcha.
So yeah,
a little bit of everything.
Yeah,
just to get it off.
Just the vibe.
Right. So we're about to play 2 games before we get out of here.
Ooh, child.
All right. So
I don't see no bottle, so I know I'm safe.
Nadia, you definitely safe. Just, you know, for me and my people, I like to give them a whole bunch of like clickables, just like verticals that they can clip for their social media, all that type of stuff.
Okay.
So okay, first I'm gonna say a word, okay? And I want you to give me the first thing that comes to mind when you say this word. All right? Ready?
No.
Okay, word. New York.
Me.
Okay. North Carolina.
You.
That's definitely me. I ain't gonna lie. I'll take it. Okay. Music.
Peace.
Okay. Money.
My account.
Okay. Business.
Money.
Okay. What about family?
Love.
What about love?
I would say intimacy.
Getting a little soft on me.
I'm a jelly bean.
No, that's cool. That's cool. Oh, hard on that side. That's good. Okay, I like it. God.
Guidance.
Guidance, for sure. Okay, so now I'm gonna say a sentence, and what I want you to do is finish my sentence.
Aye.
Okay. All right. If I was not named Lola, I would want to be named
Lilo.
Mm-hmm. Why Lilo?
My homegirl, she is the only person who calls me that. When she first met me and I told her my name was Lola, she thought I said Lilo at first. And then she was like, oh my God, like Lilo and Stitch. I love that. I'm like, no, bitch. But she is just like she's like literally the sweetest girl. Like, she does not fight. She doesn't do any of that shit. She just wants to like be happy.
That's dope.
And yeah.
Okay, next. If I was not I'm just gonna say cutting hair.
Okay.
I would be doing
Designing clothes.
Okay. You did say you wanted to come out with like a line or
I
something like that.
do. Well, I don't want. I am.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Coming soon. Let me see. Before I leave this earth, I want to
do something to remember. Or do something to be remembered.
Yeah, I got you. Okay. The biggest thing I regret is
I don't regret anything.
everybody always
I
says
don't.
that. I want you to take
learn,
some time.
No, if you really like, I have done a lot of like soul searching and like years type thing, because it started with me saying like I would be really stressed because I was in like a fucked up relationship, and I would just be like, oh, I'm in a quest for peace, and like, even though we used to beef, we still used to travel. And every time we were by water, like I would just feel like so at peace, like and like, okay, this is only a storm, like it's not gonna last forever, like there's something better, like just stick to what I want to do, like blah blah blah. And then like I would start thinking of like arguments that we had and like how I could have did something different, or they could have did something different, or and how can I not take that with me when if I have that same argument again, or like I really have done like all of that. Like,
I like that.
Yeah, I am a true Pisces.
Hey.
And I'm very spiritual. Like I'm very
like
into
that.
healing. I know that I attract a lot of broken people for me to fix.
Okay.
Even though I came in this world broken myself. So,
but I mean, that probably as a result of you doing all of that soul searching and kind of looking inward at yourself, building yourself, et cetera, you know, the universe is like, okay, you got it.
yeah,
kind of just
God, I'm not your strongest soldier, so enough is enough.
Right.
I have already given back enough community service. Like, I'm tired. I don't want to build a nigga no more. Come built, please. Signed management.
Right.
Because I can't. I have nothing else left to give.
I hope y'all paying attention, all you niggas out there. I want to try to hop in our DMs. Come built.
Come with substance, please. Do not ask me how my day was all day long.
Every single time.
Like, yeah, do not just be like, hey, like, I get it. You have me on your mind, but I'm fucking busy. Like, and I feel like when you're a woman and you're a determined woman and you have a lot of things going on, sometimes that stuff gets like overlooked, or it's not as appreciated as much as we appreciate men who are very busy. Because I have busy men in my life. And, you know, when you make time or whatever, that's cool. But they're not blowing me up all motherfucking day asking me the same shit. Like, I got other fish to fry, sis. So
sound like some clingy
get
shit.
to the point. And I don't mind, like, when we're in each other's space, we can be clingy.
Right.
But, like, don't be like that all the time.
All the time. Right,
especially if I don't know you like that. Like, I gotta love you for you to be like that.
So what we are about to do, I just want to give me something motivational, and then we'll wrap things up.
Give you something motivational.
Give me some motivational. Yeah, people gonna clip this. We gonna clip this. Give me something motivational.
I'm not a good motivational speaker, but I don't know what I want to say.
Hearing that.
I don't know what y'all want me to say. If you don't do it, somebody else will. So do everything with intention. And even if you have to trick yourself into getting to your goal, then do that. Like, my goal was to drink a whole gallon of water a day. So I put it in my wine glass because my wine glass holds 1 bottle of water, like 1 full bottle.
Yeah.
So I can chug that shit like in under 5 minutes. And if I keep on filling that bitch,
it'll equal a gallon.
It'll equal a gallon. And I know that. But I have to do some type of like mind control. But I learned that about myself, that sometimes things that I don't want to do, that I need to do, I need to either trick myself or whatever.
That's smart.
Because I realized I've dated a lot of manipulative men.
Okay.
So if you're tricking me to do this, let me trick myself to do
To do
that.
this. Yeah. Facts.
So,
Okay.
but yeah.
All right. Lola, everybody. Any last words you want to tell the audience? You want to say to them before we go? You can look right into this camera and speak to them directly.
Hey y'all, follow me for all your parties, events in Charlotte. You know I'm always outside, always got the baddies with me. Lola Cashout on all social media, and we out of here.
Yes, we out. I'm your host, Adrian Nyce. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. This is Mouthin Out, and we are out. Peace.